So you mentioned sometimes so that optimization techniques, pure pipe and impure pipes. So
Yes.
have you heard about track by?
Drag by?
Hmm.
No. No.
Okay, we use in NG4.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so this is kind of the
And
one of the code optimization techniques. So read about this as well little bit.
drag by.
Track by, yep. Okay,
Okay.
so if you have some form, okay, suppose a
Yes.
reactive form you have something, my form or something, and if you want to
Okay.
reset the form once you submit your data,
Okay.
okay, so how can you do this?
If we have a reactive form, then we have some form controls in the TS file
Mm-hmm.
that we specify with the like as HTML tags, and there we have a ng submit method that will like take the data from the form to the component, and there we can like handle that. We like initialize the we can say headers in the component.ts, then we with the form control we can use them into the HTML file, and with the and when we do the ng submit we can take that data, and we can do it like perform the operations on.
So once you perform your application, your form should be reset.
Yeah.
So how can we reset the form?
Like once I retain, then how it is going in the TS file where we can
Yeah, in the TS file only, I'm asking, how can we reset the form?
receive the form.
Receive, no, reset,
Uh,
reset. R E
reset
S E
the
T.
form. Okay.
RESET.
Okay. Okay. Reset form.
Suppose you have username and password.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And you added something wrong username and wrong password. Okay. Once you
Okay.
click on that, you will get an error. So your password or something not matching. In that case,
Yes.
you want to reset the values from the forms.
Okay.
That is what I'm asking.
Yes.
How can we reset the form?
Uh, one thing that can be there, we can make the reset function for the validators. No, actually, I'm not able to.
Okay. So there is a form dot reset method is there. So we can use that. So it will reset all the method, all the controls from the form.
Okay. So that we use in the function or
Yeah, in the function itself, in the TS.
o- okay, okay. Like with the ng submit, we are receiving something, and on that function we are going to perform
Yes,
like form.
depend upon your
Oh,
situation. If you want to reset it or you want to just remove the values from the one of the control, so you can control your form, correct? Because you have
okay.
already all the form controls and all in your TS file, correct? You have the object of
Yes,
the
yes.
form, so you can perform anything over there, correct?
Okay, okay.
Okay. So, okay. Another question. So, what is set value and the patch value in the forms? Do you know?
No, that I never use.
Okay. So see, you have one form. Suppose you have first name, last name, and contact number. Okay. And
Okay,
you have saved first name and last name in the profile section. Okay.
okay,
Once you come to
okay,
your profile section, you will get the data from the backend for first name and last name, but not for a contact
okay,
number. So in that case, you will set your values to first name and last name, correct? To the
okay,
form. So at that time we use patch values because you are not patching the value for contact number because that it is not there. Okay. And if you are using the set value, so all the values should be present over there. So read about this little bit because it is kind of the common question because it is
okay. Set
mostly
and patch.
set value and patch value.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll move to now what is template driven form?
In the template driven form, we like Uh, we have controls in the HTML file itself. There with the help of ng module and the ng submit method, we can uh, we can transfer the data towards the TS file from the HTML file. In the template driven form, we like initialize and control the form from the HTML file.
Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. So we'll move to the next section now. So, so have you heard about zone.js in Angular?
Zone.js, like I heard for the asynchronous programming, but I am not very like familiar with it.
Mhm.
That it is useful for the asynchronous and for the data binding. But,
Yep. So, what is change detection in Angular?
change detection for like any change in the event emitters or the inputs in the component. There is a change cycle like the change detection cycle happen, and that goes from for all the components in the folder. If we have multiple components here that are related to the each other, it will like check for all the components for that single change.
Okay. 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 So suppose we'll talk about now scenario. Okay. So you're working on one of the Angular application and you are using the large number of the reusable components. Okay.
Okay,
And you want to implement the automated testing for your application.
okay.
So how can you do this?
Uh, testing, like I haven't performed testing yet.
Mm-hmm.
In like I work in a startup, there we just we write the code and push it on the GitHub.
Okay.
Like we don't write test cases.
So, but do you know anything about it?
Like I heard, I read about the test cases, but and there are some like situation which like we give the condition, then we specify there what we are expecting from them, and if we like didn't get the value as per the expectations, we get the error. Like we use the Jasmine and Karma for that. Uh, like I like I did one year back on myself, but I'm not using in the project. So